Okay, this video, I just want to hit the ground running. Okay, never mind. I have to explain it a little bit. Okay, Tamashii Nations has recently released a questionnaire for the SH Figuarts line of Dragon Ball figures. And whatever character gets the most votes out of all of these figures will get a re-release in 2025. Only one figure, but you personally can vote for 3. We need to have a dialogue because there are really important things I need to get across about this survey. Okay, first of all, what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna let my opinions known about every figure here, not in specifics, but I'll let you know where people rank. Okay, now I will be biased and I will want you to vote for what I vote for. But we're gonna go into this nice, calm, casual, not really. I'm really passionate about this. Let's just get started. I'm gonna make it really clear what we do not need. If I see something we do not need and I see any of you people voting for it, we're gonna have a personal problem. Kid era, OG Dragon Ball. I love OG Dragon Ball, but I feel like none of these figures are worth re-release because we don't have any top figures from the line. We don't have a 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai Goku, nor Tien, nor Yamcha. A Desert Bandit Yamcha would be amazing. If that already existed and this was on here, instant vote right there, right? Things I believe would be the top sellers, not only for the OG Dragon Ball era, but for the Dragon Ball Figure Arts line in general. Those figures do not exist yet. A Junior, an early Piccolo, a Piccolo that looks like his ref sheets from the OG Dragon Ball series. That would look amazing, but that is not here. We have 2 Kid Gokus who people don't really like because they don't feel like it scales. Me personally, as long as you say that this Goku right here, the first one, number 1, is during the era of the Demon King Piccolo arc, because he is taller in that era. Adventure Begins Goku, it makes less sense because he's supposed to be what, 11 years old, and he's still like a short little tiny baby, right? So like, yes, it's just a change of the colorway. Accuracy wise, it doesn't make much sense. However, if I had to choose one character from this set to vote back in 2025, it would be Adventure Begins Goku. I think the color scheme looks amazing. I'm not really too informed about what comes with the figure exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's really just a recolor of this one right here, which I have the best selection version from the Tamashii Nations NYC store. Is that I think this figure is really unique and really cool looking, and I want it. Now the early on Bulma's just got a re-release, so this out of the question. This Bulma just got a re-release not too long ago. So did the bike. I saw both in the Tamashii Nation store like not even a few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago. Master Roshi. Actually, I didn't even think about this one. We don't have a super version of Roshi. So if we need a Roshi in our collection, it would have to be the OG Dragon Ball Roshi, which would still make sense because he barely changes his appearance in the series. So the only characters I choose from OG Dragon Ball is Adventure Begins Goku or Master Roshi. And I say that because I feel like the other few aren't too hard to come across. I've seen a few Tao Pai Pais go for maybe like 50, 60. Same for Demon King Piccolo, as well as Launch too. So I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to find. Kid Chi-Chi I haven't seen anywhere, but I feel like that's for other reasons. That's another thing. I completely forgot. We need a 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai Chi-Chi. I don't know how we haven't gotten that yet. Out of any Chi-Chi they chose this one? The one that no one would ever want to display on their shelves? No, Saiyan Saga. These are the hitters. Almost everything here I would love a re-release for. Excluding Piccolo, because he just got a re-release. And technically, me personally, this is Cell Saga Piccolo. He does not belong here. I get it, he comes with his arm torn off, like what happens in the Saiyan Saga, but I don't think he belongs here. But Raditz, Saiyan Saga Yamcha, Saiyan Saga Tien, Nappa, Scouter Vegeta, Freight 8, meh, less so. I definitely take all of these. I'm really gunning for Yamcha. This is the one I'm gunning for. There has been a more recent release of a Yamcha, but I'll get to that when we get to that. But this is my favorite look for Yamcha, Saiyan Saga Yamcha. So like I said, personal bias will come into this. I have voted for Yamcha, and I will vote for Yamcha, and I will tell you, vote for Saiyan Saga Yamcha. Like I said, I should probably do more research to see if the figure is actually decent enough to get a re-release, or if we should just wait for a whole new mold of a Saiyan Saga Yamcha or something similar. But I'm going with this Yamcha right here. We get 3 picks. Number 16, going with Yamcha. Now, this Tien, for the SH Figure Arts line, I want it so that whenever you want to, you are able to get every single Z fighter. A Goku, a Gohan, a Vegeta, a Trunks, a Tien, a Yamcha, and a Chiaotzu, which usually comes with... Who am I forgetting? I think that's everyone. Just to make sure. Okay. How the fuck did I forget Piccolo? At any stage possible. For starting collectors, specifically, but also collectors like me now, who do not have a Yamcha or Tien because they are not in production right now, they need to be available at all times. And Krillin, I forgot Krillin. So at all times, I feel like there should be a Goku, a Yamcha, a Tien, a Gohan, a Chiaotzu, a Trunks, a Piccolo, a Krillin, and Vegeta. Yes, that is a lot of figures to have in production at once, and some of these figures may not sell as much as someone like a Goku or a Trunks or a Vegeta. But I think this is integral. We need it. I'll get to Tien later, specifically, because if I wanted to choose a Tien, it would not be the Saiyan Saga Tien, even though I do like this design for other reasons. I'll get to that later. Now, Nappa, also someone who I really want to vote for. Raditz and Nappa, they're not a part of my top 3, I don't think. They might be. I might go back. Raditz, specifically, he has the edge over Nappa, but these two, the Saiyans look really good. I think the Saiyans look amazing. Even as figures standalone, they look amazing. Even collection-wise, out of the picture, they just look amazing to have around. The armor, the designs are beautiful, and they look great. They captured them amazingly, and I feel like they're recent enough to where they look amazing. They don't need that much updating. They just need to be repackaged, shipped out again. They're good. Now, someone like a Scouter Vegeta, this is a good-looking figure, but the scale is so off. He is so tall. This figure is so unreasonably tall, and also, not to mention, it does not match with the more updated Nappa and Raditz figures. So this less so, but like I said, I would love a Saiyan Saga Scouter Vegeta. So to recap from the Saiyan Saga, basically all of these guys are valid, but to pick one out, Yamcha. Vote Yamcha. Now, Freeza Saga, my favorite saga. I do not give a fuck about half of these people. Like, I know that may be harsh, but I feel like it's the truth. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku is on sale. He has been re-released so recently. So anyone who votes for fucking SRE Goku, you are crazy. You are out of your mind. Same thing for recent releases like Full Power Frieza. Meh, you might have missed it. You can get it secondhand maybe, but it also kind of just came out. So I'd be a little less eager to vote for someone like that. Same thing with Fourth Form Frieza. Just got a re-release. Is widely available. You should be able to get him. That out of the way. The GINYUs, I feel like you cannot just pick one of the GINYUs to re-release. If you're gonna have a GINYU Force member re-released, you have to have all of the GINYUs re-released. And I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Eventually, probably, yes, they will re-release the GINYUs. But for this poll, I think these 4 are out of it. Because yes, only 4. Goldo just comes with Birder. I think these are out for that reason. This Purunga set is worthless. No one vote for that. Now the Frieza forms are interesting. I really like second form Frieza, but at the same time, I don't think it's something I'm gunning for if I had to pick anything out here. Also, I forgot to mention, Bardock is also, I'm pretty sure, recently re-released and widely available, so no need to vote for him. Just go buy him. But yeah, back to second and third form Frieza specifically. These were premium Bandais, so you know they were exclusive. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain how much I don't care about these guys, especially third form Frieza, who appears for like what 3 seconds in the show. Okay, I'll make this concession. If you vote for second form or third form Frieza, I'll allow it. Okay, that is my first. I'll allow it. Now, if we go back over here, Bulma. I think a Namek Bulma re-release would be good. Now, the Gohan and the Krillin in the Frieza armor, I don't really give a fuck about these figures, and I've heard that these figures in itself are bad. Like, I heard Krillin cannot stand up on his own for shit, And I doubt a re-release would fix any of those issues. I feel like these guys have to be rebuilt from the ground up if they are to be released. So these guys out of the picture. Zarbon and Doria, I think they would be cool. Would I pick them out of all of these characters, even from later sagas? No. But a re-release would be cool. Now, 2 more recent figures. 24,000 miles per hour Vegeta. And Kui. Also recent releases, but I feel like it's okay to want them back. It is okay to want them back in case you missed it. Like if you're getting a line, like I got into the line after these guys were done being sold on Premium Bandai, so I couldn't get them even though I kind of wanted the Vegeta. But to be honest, I really don't like how this Vegeta looks. And I'm really disappointed that the old Battle Clothes Vegeta is basically just a repaint of this version because the chest is so wide. It makes him look so off. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, just look at him like crossed arm. Like, it just doesn't look right. Down here, Legendary Super Saiyan Goku. If you vote for this guy, you are stupid. I'm sorry, you are stupid. Like I said, we're going to be cordial about this. But this guy not only has had, what, I think 3 re-releases, but it was just announced he is getting a best selection release. Well, he'll be about $35, so like something like a SRE Goku, and they're probably gonna remove like his second head sculpt and Kamehameha effect, so they can make him cheaper, which I appreciate. Like I said, is good for new collectors and also just good for current collectors if they want another body, because there's a lot of third-party accessories for Legendary Super Saiyan Goku because he's such a good figure. So having multiple of him is not a bad idea. I already have 2 of him. I paid $70 for this guy twice. So basically, this guy is widely available everywhere, and I think he will be for a very long time because I think it's safe to say this is the pinnacle of Dragon Ball SH figure arts. So no, do not vote this guy. Like I'm glazing him just to say no, not to vote for him because you could just go buy him. Now, Android Cell Saga. Mecha Freeza is another recent release, and King Cold literally just came out. His pre-order was a while ago, but he just came out. This is another, I'll allow it, okay? I'll allow it, especially for someone like King Cold. He's a really cool figure, and massive too. He's a massive figure, so that'd just be like a nice set piece to have. I'll allow it. I'll allow these 2. Boy from the Future Trunks, do not vote. I'm pretty sure he's available a lot of places. At least last time I checked. I went to I don't remember if I saw him at the Tamashii Nations store last time I went. It was a few weeks ago. But I'm pretty sure he's widely available. I know he was on Premium Bandai for a long time in stock. He's on Amazon as well. The reissue also. Krillin, same thing. Widely available. I see him on Amazon. I see him in the stores. You should be able to get Krillin. Don't vote for him. Now, 47, Tienshinhan Chiaotzu. Like I said, I feel like every one of the Z fighters should be available. This is the iteration of Tienshinhan I would like to see available. Not only is it his most iconic look, but also the Chiaotzu that comes with him is not just a statue like it is with the Saiyan Saga Tien. It is a articulated figure. Not much articulation, granted, but it is articulation. And I feel like this would be great to have. If they're not going to do a separate Chiaotzu figure, which I think they should. I am biased. 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai Chiaotzu, please. I'm putting him on my list. So for my 3 votes, it is Saiyan Saga Yamcha and Cell Saga Tienshinhan. Now, 48 Yamcha. The reason I'm not asking for this Yamcha back is really because of personal bias. I do not like this look for Yamcha. I like Yamcha with longer hair, which is also why I like the Desert Bandit Yamcha, and I want a figure of him as well. And I just heard this figure is not a great figure as well. It's obviously just a retooling of the Saiyan Rays on Earth Goku, and just a lot of wrong with it, I've heard. So I don't know if a reissue would fix those problems. And I think I prefer a new retooled Saiyan Saga Yamcha. They're not gonna make him a 3.0 or anything, but they will update him because he is a pretty old figure. So I think Saiyan Saga Yamcha would be the better vote. Now, 19 and 20. Go to Model Hobby Store. They are available. You can buy them for $70 each, I think. They are available on Model Hobby Store, Hobby Model Store, whatever one it is. Granted, it's not an official way to buy it, but these guys you can find, I'm pretty sure, if you really want them that badly. These 2 are cool figures, don't get me wrong, but they are not substantial enough to be that one re-release. Especially people in a duo or a trio, I feel like should not be re-released. Like I said, the Ginyu Force and 19 and 20. If you're going to re-release one of them, you kind of have to re-release the other, and I don't think they're going to do that. Now, Blood Awakened Vegeta, available $35. He is available. Same for Saiyan Armor Trunks, this version at least. He is available. go buy him if you want him. Do not vote for him. If you do, you are silly. And same thing goes for Full Power Super Saiyan Goku. Even First Form Cell, which I feel like is not selling that much because I always see him on sale for like 50 bucks on Amazon. So he's also not that an expensive figure either. Go ahead, buy him. He's right there. And same goes for the recently released 3.0 Super Saiyan Gohan. Just released. Should be able to find him. Now back up here, we have the original release of the Armored Trunks that actually has a base form head sculpt, which is really unfortunate what we didn't have with this one. This is another, I'll allow it. This is the only long hair Trunks we have in the SH Figure Arts line, and I wouldn't mind having him again. Evidently, Tamashii Nations themselves see these releases as different enough to separate them, because you don't see the original release of Vegeta. There was a original release of this Vegeta, just like this one, but with matte finished hair. They didn't put him here though, because they didn't find that substantial enough. This guy is missing content. So like I said, for 52, I'll allow it, but he is not on my list. 16, 17, and 18. This is what I said with the whole trios and duos thing. I don't think you should vote for them because they should all be re-released at the same time. And if not the same time, similar times. And I don't think they would do that for this poll, for this survey. But to be fair, we are in the Cell Saga era of figures. So honestly, if I had to choose one of these androids to be the front runner, I would choose 16. Because I just think he looks really good still. And I heard that 17 and 18 are a little outdated. Just a little bit. And these are important characters. These are sought after characters. Even though I have my whole don't allow trios rule, don't allow groups rule, these three, I'll allow it. Because these are popular characters, sought after characters. I will allow it. Super Saiyan 2 Battle Damage Gohan. I think Tamashii Nations is already working on a 3.0 version of this. We already have the 3.0 version of Super Saiyan Gohan from the same era, so why not just give this guy a little bit of battle damage, a new and improved head sculpt that is swappable with the Super Saiyan 1 heads. Perfect. Updated articulation, everything. So I feel like they would already have something like that cooking in the kitchen, and if they don't, they're stupid. Okay? And Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a popular figure. So like I said, this one would be and allow it, but I'm saying they should just make a new mold. And speaking of new mold, let's go to number 61 over here, Perfect Cell. Do not re-release this guy. He needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. This figure looks atrocious. He does not look like Cell. The Dragon Stars figure of Cell looks 10 times better than whatever the hell this is. No amount of premium color version will fix this mold of Cell. We need a new Perfect Cell. Do not vote for this guy. We need a new figure. Now, actually, I might take that back, because if there are enough votes for Perfect Cell, it will show that people do want a Perfect Cell. They should just not reissue this one. So you can include him in one of your 3 votes. I'll say allow it. He doesn't allow it, just to let Tamashii know that the demand is there. But we do not actually want this figure reissued. I keep saying we, like I'm speaking for everyone, because I am. My opinion is not an opinion, is the truth. I think he would be a fun figure. He's not popular enough to win this. Mr. Satan is not going to win this. You know, I've had him pretty high up there. And I heard he comes with a decent amount of accessories. He has like different belts you could put onto him. And also the cape as well. I think this would be a cool figure to have reissued. Nothing mind-blowing, of course, but it would be a cool figure to have reissued. I support Mr. Satan voters, okay? You guys out there, the few of you, I support you. I'm with you. But I will not be voting for him personally. Buu Saga. This is just atrocious. To see how little figures we get from the Buu Saga. So little, in fact, that 2 of these are from the 1.0 era of figures. Ultimate Gohan and Vegito? We have not gotten a base Vegito or Super Saiyan Vegito since the 1.0 era. Granted, yes, we got Vegito Blue a while back, and now we have the new NYCC Vegito Blue, which is on my desk right now. But to think we don't have the Buu Saga Vegito is insane to me. The Buu Saga needs way more love. We need a Kid Buu. We need Goten, we need Trunks, I take a Buu Saga Android 18, Buu Saga Krillin. The character designs change so much in Buu Saga, to the point where new figures are needed. You could have a high school Gohan, a Videl. We don't have a Videl, that is insane. We do not have a Videl. We have Mr. Satan, but not Vidal. There's so many opportunities from the Buu Saga. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 figures from that line. Back to the actual topic at hand. Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Buu already reissued. Super Saiyan 3 has been reissued already, and Majin Buu is getting a reissue next year in June. If you vote for him, say it with me now. You're stupid. Super Buu, I wouldn't mind a reissue. He's going up in prices on the aftermarket. And also, I feel like it would make sense if you're going to reissue the good Majin Buu, because Super Buu comes with an effect part and an alternate head for the good Majin Buu. So, I feel like that's another, I'll allow it. Great Saiyaman Gohan. This guy is from what I've seen, he's a really cool figure. He comes with a lot of accessories. Like 3 different head sculpts for Gohan. I think it's like 4 actually. I think they have the helmet, the do-rag, the base, and the Super Saiyan. Could be wrong. But yeah, no, this guy comes with a lot, and the cape as well. This is a super allow it. Like, if I had normal allow it, I have the normal allowance. This is a super allow it. I should like write these down somewhere. Put that in the description or something. Check the description of this video. I'll have my top 3 picks as well as my allowance. This is up there. This is my number 1 allow it, because he comes with a lot of stuff and he's really cool. And I feel like if they tune him up a bit, change his faces, because I think it's the one gripe I had with this figure. His faces looked meh. But with reissues, usually what they do is they go back and redo the faces. They make them look like they do in the modern era. So that wouldn't be a problem. I think this would be a great figure to have re-released. Honestly, he's not even in super allow it. He is in honorable mentions. Boom. New one right there. Now, Majin Vegeta, we kind of just got him with the 2023 Comic-Con exclusive. I wouldn't be mad if someone said they voted for him. But at the same time, I might get flack for this. I do not care for Majin Vegeta. I love this look for him. Not really a big fan. Need an Ultra Ego figure. We won't get that shit until like 2030 something, because fucking a super anime adaptation first for any merchandise, which is so annoying. Go Tanks. Go Tanks. No. The only thing that would make me want to get a Go Tanks is the recent third-party accessory kit, which isn't even official, so that shouldn't even be considered. That third-party accessory kit looks really good, but that is not official. And the scale for this guy is so off. He is way too tall. And now that Tamashii has found out how to make smaller figures and still keep the articulation, I feel like we'd need just a whole new release of Gotenks. A 3.0 mold with base form head, Super Saiyan, and then maybe even Super Saiyan 3 on top of that. Ultimate Gohan, we're not re-releasing any 1.0 figures. Sorry, no 1.0. Same for Vegito. Vegito is literally, and I mean literally, my favorite thing ever in the whole world. But I do not want a 1.0 to be released in 2024. These guys just need new molds. We need a 3.0 Ultimate Gohan and a 3.0 Vegito with the Super Vegito head sculpt too. Which who knows how long that'll be, because we're still getting new figures for the Namek Saga. Probably gonna get new figures for the Cell Saga, and then finally the Buu Saga. So we're gonna be on this ride for a while, but hopefully it'll be worth it. So sorry to say, no, I will not be voting for you, Vegito. But like I said, if you do, I guess I'm fine with it. But personally, I don't want any 1.0 figures to be released. Now, GT. This line literally just started. See, Pan's not even here yet, because she has, I just noticed that. They don't even have Pan and Giru here, because they're not even out yet. Trunks is about to come out in a few days, actually, now that I think about it. I got the shipping notification for him, because I bought him. But yeah, these guys are like, I want to say the ambassador of the 3.0 era, because these all came out. This is the first ever 3.0 Goku, I'm pretty sure. Same for Vegeta. I feel like the GT line is something that should not be as important as the Z line, or even the Super line or OG Dragon Ball line. So these guys are in the back burner. I know a lot of people like GT. I think GT is okay. Oh my god. Let me go back to Buu Saga for a second. I just thought about this. We need an end of Z Goku. I don't care if we're not in the correct era. I want an end of Z Goku. End of Z Goku Gi is amazing. One of my favorite looks. And if his heads would be swappable with the Ultra Instinct Toyotaro edition of Goku, mind fucking blown. I've said this before in previous videos. I think the best look for Goku is form Ultra Instinct in the end of Z-Gi with the power pole. I just think that is a culmination of his whole journey, and it's amazing. I love it for him. And an end of Z Goku figure, an end of Z base Goku figure would be one step closer to that, and I really want that. I went back to mention that because basically GT Goku is end of Z-Gi with different colored pins and like slightly different color shirt. If they're gonna release either a GT one or end of Z one, I would take end of Z over that. But yeah, safe to say GT, meh, whatever. I know Super Saiyan 4 is really popular, but these guys are available. It's at least Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta on Amazon, I got him for like $60. And SSJ4 Goku, granted he's getting up there in price, but I still got him for like a nice little 70. I don't know his original release price, but I think I got him like 70, 75. And Super 17, it's just he's not even out yet. It's just a premium Bandai issue. I don't know if it's the best way to go about distributing things. That pre-order window is not as long as I think it should be. I really think people should have a chance to have the figure in hand before they're forced to pre-order something. So to have the pre-order so behind the release date, I don't think that's a nice practice. Final thoughts on GT, I don't really care if any of these guys are released. Moving on. Super. This iteration of Freeza, which I find interesting, because I'm pretty sure the only difference with this Freeza is he has an effect piece, which I just think they should have released like a whole separate effect piece set with things like the special beam cannon, I don't know, a solar flare, I don't know how that would work. Just like general blast effects like that. I think it should release something like that. So this Freeza out of the running, we already have a Freeza. We're good on that. Super Trunks, just bias. It's just bias. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like this design for Trunks. And also, we just got it re-released. Granted, people don't like the fucking baby oil version of Trunks that it just got released with the San Diego Comic-Con version this year, but I don't know. I don't think it's that integral. Now, the original release of Goku Black, I kind of want this figure. I'm going to let my personal biases go ahead, and I'll say I'll allow this because we have this currently. This is on sale. Do not vote for this. This is on sale, $35 on Amazon. Go ahead, get it, right? The finish on the clothes are completely different than this. This has the metallic-ish hair, not the matte finish pink that this guy comes with. I don't know about you guys, but I 100% prefer the matte finish hair. I don't like the metallic look. So another release of Goku Black, I think, would not be bad. And this one also comes with the Kamehameha effects. I don't remember if it comes with a key sword. I think it does. I know it came with a ton of effects. What happened to the effects, man? We don't get effects anymore, bro. We just get like the Kamehamehas. Genuinely, that's the only effect piece I ever had is the Kamehamehas. I'll allow it. Merge Zamasu. I really like Merge Zamasu, but I don't know. Something about the Supreme Kai fits on the SH figure arts, they look cheap to me. I don't know if it's because they don't have shading or something, but I think they need to find a way to rework how the Supreme Kai fits look on these bodies. They just recently showed off the Kaioshin Supreme Kai for Daima, the mini version of him. And I think that it looks great. I don't know what they changed. I don't even know. I don't know if it's just because he's on a smaller scale, but I think the way they designed his fit looks great. But I don't know, something about this just looks cheap to me. I don't know what it is. I really think we just need to bring the Super line back, because this is not enough for Super. This is not enough. I really want a kale, a cauliflower. This video is honestly just becoming things that I want for this line. But this Vegito was recently re-released without the Keyblade effect, unfortunately, and with baby oil on it. So this is not as important, but it would be really cool. But also, I just want a 3.0 Vegito. I think we should get to that first, a 3.0 Vegito instead of a reissue. This guy is out. He's out. Go buy him. $35. He's out. Go buy him. Hit. I don't like how this figure looks, honestly. I like Hit as a character. Don't like how this figure looks. Same for Kefla. Love Kefla. This head sculpt is... Her head is way too big for her body. It makes her look way smaller than she's supposed to. It makes her look 10 times stupider. Also, there's no base head sculpt, which I really think they should have a base Kefla head sculpt. I think that's important as well. And just, I don't know... I doubt that in a reissue of a Kefla figure, they would fix her faceplates. When they're reissuing a faceplate, they'll just redo the paint on it, right? With Kefla, it's more complicated than that. I feel like they have to redo her whole head sculpt because it's just too big for her body, and it just doesn't look right. 17 and 18, like I said, these two should kind of be in a duo. These designs are really good. Me personally, my bias is gonna get in the way because I got these figures off of eBay, so they are secondhand, and they weren't that expensive, to be honest. I think I paid 80 for 17. I don't know the original releases. I doubt they were that much, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't think these are high priority. And for 18, I don't know. I just want a new figure. Oh my god, for 18, just do the outfit that 18 has while 17 is fighting Piccolo. I think we need that as an 18 figure. We just need a new 18 figure. Jiren. Right now, in the eyes of the casual audience for Dragon Ball, Jiren is the final boss for Super, so I feel like he should be available in some capacity. They just released the oiled up version, the final battle Jiren, so I don't really think we need this guy specifically, but him with his full fit on, I think that'd be nice to have. So like this one, I'll allow it, because granted right now we can't have things like a Moro or a Granola or a Black Frieza. We can't have that yet, as unfortunate as it is. All the things I would do for a Moro figure. With the Z fighters, I think it's important to have them all available at once. I also think the final bosses of every saga should be available as well. Even though I don't like the character at all, I was like, I'm not gonna buy this. I don't care about Jiren. I really like the figure. It's a good figure. Ultra Instinct Goku, this literally just got re-released, bro. Go get it. Go get it. They should have the Toyotaro version here. I don't know why they don't. The Toyotaro version of Goku Ultra Instinct looks amazing. The head sculpts are great. They're not perfect, but they're great. And I like it way better than this head sculpt. I find it really interesting they put Kaioken Goku in films. I get it. It's a reference to Pseudo Super Saiyan from the Lord Slug movie, which we don't even have a Lord Slug figure, because this is supposed to be from the Namek Saga. He was like a Walmart Target exclusive, bro. I tried for the longest to find him in one of those stores. I just could not. He's not high priority. Don't vote for him. Turles. This guy, I would have voted for Turles. Like I said, I have the Saiyan armor bias. I think the OG Saiyan armor looks amazing. That's why I want Raditz and Nappa so bad. But I just bought him secondhand off eBay. For not a horrible price too. It was like $110 maybe. And I think he released at 80? This is my another pick for Zan's vote. Final form cooler. He looks like an amazing fucking figure. I really want this guy in my hands. But right now, I just don't want to pay aftermarket for him. So if we get a release of Final Form Cooler, amazing. Not only is he a popular character, but he's also just a good figure, which will be unlike someone we're about to get to real quickly. Someone I have a gripe with, actually. Metal Cooler would also be cool. Meh, not high priority for me. Z Broly, no, don't vote for him. I know you're like, why? What is wrong with you? Look, it's Z Broly. Oh my goodness, how could you not want to vote for him? He's too old of a figure. I really think he's too old of a figure. And they've re-released this guy like 3 times already. I may be over-exaggerating, but no amount of paintwork they do to this guy will make him look good for me. I don't know, he just looks, his body mold just looks so dated. Especially compared to something like Full Power Broly from Super. He just looks so outdated. Z Broly was not built like that. Yes, he was big, but he didn't look that ridiculous. Look at how small his head looks on his body. No amount of workshopping they can do for just a reissue would fix this guy. I think this guy needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. Granted, like I said, if you vote for him, Tamashii will know that there's a lot of demand for this figure, but I feel like this guy's gonna win because he is such a popular character. But I think we need a new figure for Z Broly. Now, Whis and Beerus? Whis, meh, a little less so. Beerus would be really cool. He's definitely at least on the I'll allow it list. Super Saiyan God Goku just got re-released. Whis Gi Goku 1.0 mold. I'll just put these two as a duo. Same for Whis Armor Vegeta. I don't want a re-release of 1.0 figures, and I still don't. I think Vegeta's armor in Super Broly is way better, and I don't know, something about the Whis Gi for Goku is just not it, which is weird because you would think it's not that similar, it's not that different from the end of Z-Gi. But I don't know, something about it, it's just, I can't do. So like I said, that's personal bias, but Golden Frieza. We can't get a Black Frieza. This is the closest we can get. I'll take a Golden Frieza. So I actually wouldn't mind a reissue of this guy. I'd allow it. Now, Super Broly, Base, and Full Power. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind these guys. These guys are also in an honorable mention. Like I said, I feel like these figures still, they hold up, and I think they're great figures. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which, one, I have to bring this up. Not one point in the Super Broly movie has Goku had this appearance. Not only is it not accurate, but it's also out. It's available. Go buy it. $35. Now, we just got a release of a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, But as you see, the armor is different. This is the Super Broly armor. But the one I looked at before was just the basic ass Capsule Corp armor. I wouldn't mind this, but also not high priority. So I'm not even gonna put it on the I'll allow it list. Yeah, no. If you want a Super Saiyan God Vegeta, let's just get a new figure with his body. Maybe 3.0 version. Gogeta. I want Z Gogeta. Super Gogeta, it's cool design. I prefer Z Gogeta. But even if I think Gogeta is on the same level as Vegito, as to where those two are such popular characters, I think they just need new molds. I think they need the 3.0 molds. I think that would be beneficial to both of them. I think they do both deserve a new mold treatment, especially Gogeta, because I think I've heard about his like his vest sleeves falling off, like breaking off easily. Superhero Ultimate Gohan, he just got a re-release. Same thing as Superhero Piccolo, same thing with Superhero Goku, same thing with Superhero Vegeta. These guys you can all buy for $35 each. Go ahead. They don't need a reissue, they just got one. Now, Superhero Broly, they would need to first fix the issue with this figure first, which I would hope the reissue would fix, but also at the same time, I don't have that much faith in Tamashii. If you may know or not, this Broly, base Broly, and full power Broly are two different sizes. Full power Broly is significantly bigger than base Broly. Now, when making the superhero version of Broly, obviously they're gonna reuse parts. Makes sense, right? Not much has changed. But the problem is they reused the legs off of full power Broly, which is a scale way too big for base Broly. So his feet and legs look gigantic compared to the rest of him, which is not accurate at all. And I don't know if they would fix that in the reissue or just be lazy and just make the same mistake they made before in the past. But I think some form of Broly should be released. Like I said, I think Z Broly should just get a new mold because this just does not look right to me. I think a version of Broly will win. Not sure which, I'm pretty sure it would be Z Broly, but a version of Broly will win. And also, it would be another I'll allow it for any of these versions. Only one though. Choose one, okay? Pan, who give a fuck? People only bought her for the Gohan head sculpt, okay? The Gammas as well. I don't really know much about them other than the fact they just have Ultimate Gohan DLC. Which is, I still think is kind of ridiculous, is that you need to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different figures to complete Ultimate Gohan. But yeah, Beast Gohan, I mean, I feel like that's you kind of have to have him. He's a fan favorite. Is he though? I see a lot of hate for Beast Gohan, but he's a hype favorite, okay? You see Beast Gohan, you're like, that's hype as shit. Okay, like, that's tough. That's a cool design. Same for Orange Piccolo. His articulation is updated enough. I think a reissue with him would be great. No problems, nothing like that. Only thing I'd want for him is more accessories for himself, because like I said, he comes with the Kamehameha effect with Gohan, which I think is really stupid. He comes with the Kamehameha effect for Gohan, which Gohan does not even use in that movie, at least not prominently. I think it's just a waste of things that could have been for Piccolo. And yeah, no, that's it. I've made my opinions known for every saga here. I think I said all I had to say. So like I said, my votes would be Saiyan Saga Yamcha with honorable mention to Raditz. A very honorable mention to Raditz. Tienshinhan Chiaotzu, 47. And last but not least, Final Form Cooler. So I will be locking this in. This is my vote for the Tamashii Nations 2024 Dragon Ball 2025 reissue. So yeah, those are my opinions on things. I hope you take my opinions into account, but also your own opinions are valid as well. In the comments, let me know what figures you would like to see, things that aren't on this list that didn't make it. Like, I know a lot of 1.0 figures didn't make it simply because they have updated versions, but tell me things that Tamashii might have missed, things you want to see, new figures, and also just tell me what you voted for. But I also think, I don't know, the ones I mentioned are really important to have. The Z Fighters, really important. We need those available. But yeah, I'm getting tired now. No more dilly-dallying. I'm ending it. Bye. This is an hour long.